Superwoman Super Chef Cookery Show by UDS Hotels and Purple Club. Every time we try to bring a Wonder Woman, a Wonder Chef, every time to you so that they come back with some innovative dishes to you. Today we have our special guest, who I will say that a special invitee all the way from Bangalore, Mrs. Radha Gopal, and I'm so happy that she has taken her time to come to the show. Welcome to the show, Ms. Radha ji.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Ms. Radha ji, what are you going to do today?
Today I am planning to do a very simple Karnataka staple snack item.
Okay.
It is called Gojjavlakki.
What do you call Gojjavlakki? Okay, fine. Yeah.
Yes. Avalakki means beaten rice.
Yeah.
Gojju means it is a mixture. So it's a Gojjavlakki.
Fine. Oh, I think there's something very interesting because such a dish has never come to the show before, and I'm sure this is different from others because people will definitely take this as a snack and maybe as a breakfast also. And for the kids, maybe when they come back from the school, it becomes very easy for them to make it and do it. I don't think so. It's a very tough task to make it, right?
Yeah, actually, this dish, it's like a boon for the parents because you can always keep this for one of the snack dabba for your child because it hardly takes any time.
Yeah.
And because it is a mixture of sour, sweet, and a bit of hot, that is spicy. Yeah, it is spicy, it is sweet and sour. So it's a right combination for children. Everyone would like it.
You do something, or you're a housewoman, or you do something else also? You have your business of yours?
No, we run our own industry. We are into metallurgical industry, and we do the vacuum heat treatment. We manufacture the furnaces and we also do the services.
Fabulously well. Now, in spite of that, you take time for the cooking.
I enjoy cooking actually, but not. I enjoy simple dishes more than anything.
Fine. I'm really amazing because a businesswoman is here in my show, and thank you very much for that wonderful gesture of yours.
Yeah, thanks a lot for inviting me in the show, and thanks. Actually, you have taken a lot of patience. You have been patient with me. I really thank you very much for that.
Thank you. And let's see that how Radha ji is going to make a wonderful, I will say, Gojjavlakki. Let's see how she makes it. And please keep your pens and pads ready so that you can take the notes. Otherwise, you can still save the video and you can definitely learn from the videos also. Thank you very much.
Namaste friends. Today I am planning to share with you a simple poha or aval dish, beaten rice, red beaten rice dish, which is famous in Karnataka, and it is known as Gojjavlakki. Now we will see what are the ingredients required for Gojjavlakki. These are the ingredients. Take quarter kg of poha or 1.5 cups. 1.5 cups of poha and a small lemon-sized tamarind. Extract the water. Maybe that should be also equivalent to 1.5 cups of tamarind water, tamarind pulp. Salt to taste. Keep some oil. And this is our regular seasoning which we use in South India for all our curries. The rayi mustard, urad dal, chana dal, cumin seeds, 3 to 4 red chilies, cashew nuts and groundnuts. And for enhancing the flavor, use asafoetida and curry leaves and a bit of turmeric powder. Along with this, you should have somewhere around 2 to 3 teaspoons of jaggery, pounded jaggery, and a 1 tablespoon of rasam powder, or if you guys have the time, you have to roast the cumin, dry roast the cumin seeds along with the red chilies, powder it and keep it. If not, you can use any of your rasam and sambar powder. After finishing the dish, keep coconut or dry copra. You have two options, either the fresh coconut or dry copra. When you use the fresh coconut, it has to be consumed immediately. When we are using the dry copra, we can store it for a much longer time. So these are the ingredients, friends. So we will now go into the pre-preparation mode. Yes, friends. Now this is the stage 2 where we are going to pre-prepare the mixture and keep it. Basically, this Gojjavalaki, it is a boon for working parents, and it is a very quick fix dish. You can pre-mix it and keep it, and whenever required you can use it. So I'll just show you along with the preparation how the pre-mix can be done. Now I have taken the poha, put it in the medium size mixie jar, and you have to coarse grind it. That's it. Just 3 to 4 times, just coarse grind it. Yeah. Once you coarse grind it, your mixture should look somewhere in this consistency. Now, this is the step 1 in the stage 2 of the pre-mix to be prepared. Now we come and make the seasoning. So first time, once the oil and a bit of ghee, you can add ghee for flavor, or if you are very health conscious, you can use olive oil or any oil you want to. So the mustard splatters. Once the mustard splatters, add your other dals. The Bengal gram, the chickpea gram, are called kadala paruppu and uddam paruppu in Tamil. And once you see a bit of reddish color, after maybe just 1 second or so, add to it both your all the other ingredients, that is groundnuts, cashew nuts, red chili, and all the ingredients. Generally what I do is, I make this seasoning in say larger quantities and store it. I dry roast it basically, and I add even the asafoetida and dry curry leaves, and I store this for using it even in our South Indian curries, upmas and everything, and it really helps me to save lot of time. And once it is done, just spring out the curry leaves. Add curry leaves. Add both your asafoetida and turmeric powder. Now if you see, this is done. Just add whatever poha you have ground it coarsely. See, this is what generally I make and keep it for myself, send it for my daughter, send it for my husband when they are going out of Bangalore, so that once you add even hot water to this, you can use it like your ready poha which we get in the flights or wherever we usually travel. So this is one step. So this is the pre-mix which is ready. Now we come to the next stage. In the pre-mix you can add the rasam powder or sambar powder or cumin plus dry red chilies roasted powder, either of this, and your jaggery. Okay, and add salt to this. Maybe salt you can just add 1.5 spoons. Later also you can add it if required. Now if you see friends, this is your pre-mixture for gojjolaki. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Now next I will show you stage 3, that is the preparation stage. Back again after 10 minutes of soaking time of our delicious gojjolaki. We'll see how our final dish has turned out. So we had added the hot water to our gojjolaki, dry mixture, and just covered it. The important point is we should cover it after adding the boiling water. So once you open it, see, this is the product you get. This is the gojjolaki which we get. Yeah. Now for quarter kg of dry beaten rice, I have used red poha, beaten rice. It actually swells up 4 times minimum. So this is the quantity you get. Enjoy friends, enjoy. Thank you. Thanks once again.
Welcome back to the show. I'm sure you have seen how Radhaji has made a wonderful gojjolaki, and the way she explained also was very, very simple. Anyone can take a note of it. It was not in hurry burry she has done it. She has taken a lot of pain and very simple way of making it. And I liked the avalaki, or maybe the poha, what we call, was a red color, which is very, very healthy to you, and also it have a lot of vitamins. So I'm sure the mothers who are watching the show will love to make the gojjolaki the way Radhaji has made for us. Thank you very much, Radhaji. I'm sure, because I have seen this when I was in Bangalore. I have seen this dish and I really enjoy it. I have tasted it at least maybe more than 10 to 15 times, and for me, I really love it. And the way you have explained and the way the ingredients what you added were also very simple to make it. And I'm sure this is not, as you rightly said, that this is not a a very tough task. Any woman will love to make it as simple as possible. Thank you, Radhaji, for coming to our show, and definitely look forward you to come back to my show once again. I know that you are a very busy woman, but people like you really will motivate other women to come to the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Raj. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay. And one more thing here for the gojjolaki, I wanted to tell one thing.
Yeah.
The more time you allow it to soak, no,
Yes.
that is rest,
Yeah.
it turns out well. Okay.
Thank you. And also,
Thanks a lot. Anytime.
Thank you very much. And all the women who would like to be part of the show, you can rightly call me back on 9620665566, or you can write back to me on co@udsolutions.com, and we are there to support you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Superwoman Super Cookery Show by UDS Hotels and Purple Club. You have seen how Radhaji from Bangalore have come out with a beautiful gocho avalaki, which is called gocho avalaki, which means a poha, masala poha, which is a staple food, a staple snacks basically in Karnataka, because everyone loves it, and this goes very well with the tiffin, because you can maybe make this when your children come down from the school. You can make it very fast avalaki and all that. So this is, she has made with a red avalaki. So let's see how we make a special dal tadka, a typical dhaba style dal tadka dedicating to Radhaji. Let's see how we make it. So I just have a pan which is hot. I'm taking a little bit of oil here, and this will be doing, I'll be doing a tadka also. So I'm just taking a little bit of garlic here first to make sure that yes, I've taken a bit of garlic. And this is typical dhaba style, so you can have 2 green chilies also. In case you want more spice, you can add one more, and little bit of ginger. It's getting very beautiful golden brown color, so I'm taking a little bit of onion here for tadka. You can see the beautiful flavor coming out. Wow, that's the typical, the combination. Add a little bit of onions. And now you can add a little bit of haldi powder and a little bit of salt as per your requirement. So you can see it's a beautiful. I have a dal here which what I've done is actually a combination of moong dal and tur dal. So normally people just use tur dal only, but what I've done is moong dal and tur dal. You can also have a combination of moong dal with chana dal. So that's a very beautiful combination. So I have taken moong dal and the tur dal just for a portion. Yes, dal is a bit thick. Maybe if you want, you can always add a little bit of water. And because as I have added up a little bit more dal, so I am adding a little bit of salt. It's a very nice package coming in. And I add a little bit of dhania powder here now. The typical, I will say, a dal tadka Punjabi style. In between, in meantime, I have my, for for tadka, I'm keeping my bowl ready here. So I'm going to use a lot of ghee here for tadka. That's the most important part. So once your ghee is ready, so so I will have a little bit of water added into my dal. So my ghee is hot. So the most important thing, a lot of people do a mistake to put the hing in the last, but I put the hing first. So when your ghee is hot, you should put the hing first. And then I have a little bit of jeera, which is for the most important ingredient for the tadka. I have taken the red chili here for tadka. And of course, I'm using a little bit of Kashmiri chili. This all depends on how much you want your dal to be spicy. You can see a wonderful tadka here. Wow. A beautiful fragrance, and I'm adding on to my dal. So that's it. So my dal is ready here. It's a fabulous combination of dal. It's spicy, and you can have it with the roti or maybe your pulao or with your chawal. So that's going to be something very good for you. So let me take this out onto my bowl for the day. Just a simple way of making dal, but definitely this dal is going to be very tasty for you. Yeah. So if you want to add a little bit more ghee on top, you can add, and let me taste this how it has come out. It's super perfect for me. I think this is the way I like to have my dal. Bit spicy, but then with the roti it's superb. With the white rice it goes superb. So thank you very much for coming to our show. Please keep watching the Superwoman Super Chef Cookery Show with us, and you can write back to us at 9620665566 or write back to me by mail at ceo@udishotels.com. We welcome all the women to our show. Thank you. Goodbye.